Nice job outplaying your opponent in the endgame. Van Cruy's opening is not very popular because it doesn't battle for the center. Very good choice. That's not a mistake, but they did not find the best move here. This move opens the path for your bishop to enter the game. This move clears the way to bring their bishop into the game. This move activates your knight to strengthen control over the center. Their queen moves into the game. This lets your bishop step into the game. They made one of the top moves in this position. You are bringing your knight into play. Their bishop comes into play, attacking. You found the move that blocks the attacker. They bring out their knight, increasing their control over the center. You allowed the opponent to capture a knight and win material after the follow. They missed a chance to capture a knight and win material. You permitted the opponent to capture a knight and win material after the follow-up trick. You are now able to capture a pawn and win. You allowed the opponent to You get a chance to capture a pawn and win material after the follow. You permitted the opponent to capture a knight. You are now able to capture a pawn and win material. Nice, you found a way to win a pawn. A straightforward recapture. You had an opportunity to capture a pawn and win. Their better move was to capture a knight that was threatening to win material. Good job protecting your pawn. This move puts their queen on a safer square. This seems like a mistake to me. They had an opportunity to punish your inaccurate play, but that was an even swap of material. They exchanged pieces of equal value. Your best move was to recapture a piece from a previous move. They overlooked the critical move, not spending. Your better option was to recapture a piece from a... You can pick up a free pawn. That pawn was yours for the taking. Their best option was to win a tempo by threatening a bishop. Developing is good and even better with that tempo on a queen. They move the queen to safety. Good job stepping in to defend your pawn. They are threatening to capture a bishop and win. Your better option was to move a bishop to safety. Their best option was to centralize a knight. Castling protects your king and activates your rook. They played one of the best moves here. You had a better option, but this is... Your opponent creates a pawn chain. Good job, that's what I would have played too. Your opponent is putting pressure on your pawn chain. You missed an opportunity to capture a free pawn. I like their choice. You have now doubled your rooks, allowing them to team up. Decent move, but they had a better one. This is a good time for you to get out of trouble. They've placed their knight on a strong outpost. Nice find. Your opponent's position went from bad to worse. You had an opportunity to capture a rook and win material after the fall. You are now able to capture a rook and win material. Nice, you capture a clear recapture. You recaptured. They blocked the check from... You allowed the opponent to win. Your opponent set up a fork, which... Your best move was to move a rook to safety. They took your rook for free. This blocks an attack on your knight. They bring their final piece into the game. You made a passed pawn. They made one of the top moves in this position. You are losing a pawn this way. They missed a chance to win material because the... Nice move. Your piece now controlled. They attacked your bishop, gaining time as it must. Your best move was to move. This move gives you the opportunity. This move will win a pawn. You get a chance to force eventual checkmate. Your opponent has no escape. You can force it. That was the only move. Your opponent has escaped a checkmate and got a second chance. This seems like a mistake to me. The only move, and you found it. You escaped a check their pawn, which getting closer to the forced checkmate. They played one of the best moves here. The checkmate opportunity is gone, giving your opponent a lifeline. Defending their hanging pawn. You dodge the check. They are right on target. You step your king away from the check. You are now able to force... You allowed the opponent to... You get a chance to force eventual checkmate. Your opponent will be forced into checkmate if you find... They took your pawn for free. You're still on the road to checkmate. That was the only move. You continue the checkmate attack. That was the only move. You missed the mate and the game continued, capturing your hanging pawn. Well done, an excellent move. They missed a better way to evade the check. Your best move was to move a knight to a more active position. They moved their king out of it. This move makes your piece much more effective. Their king steps away from the check by your queen. This move loses a knight. In time trouble, they spotted a clever tactic that... This is a fine move. You are now able to win a queen by pin... You missed an opportunity to win a queen by pinning a piece to the king. Their better move was to threaten checkmate. You had a chance to play something better. You get a chance to checkmate the king. Checkmate is always the best move.